Hey, this is Peggy with Easy Peasy Machine Embroidery, and today we are in Premiere Plus, and this is a video that came off of the embossing video that I did in Premiere Plus. A person wanted to know how to make a key fob in that same style, so I will show you how. It really is easy to use this software once you know how to use it. So I just opened up my embroidery software. It's Premiere Plus 2, and I am going to use the lettering Rion, and I'm going to use a size 30. I am going to set a gap of 5. That gap is the space between the lettering. Whoops. B-R-A-D-Y, and a gap of 5 with a size of 30. And there we go there. And I'm going to save that name. I'm going to start a brand new folder. We'll just call it name. Okay, don't need that anymore. Now we're going to go down into the create folder. That would be the create module. The tulip in the lower left hand corner. We are just going to cancel out here. We are going to insert the name we just made. We're going to go into the folder and get that name. I'm going to slide that name over. And then I'm going to go to Quick Create. Actually, I'm going to do one more thing before I do that. I'm going to go to the very last item on my film strip on the left. I'm going to right click and insert a color change. And I'm just going to pick any old color because I'm not going to use that color. I'm going to turn off my pattern fill by clicking on the top. I'm going to leave my satin fill there. And it doesn't matter how wide it is or anything because it's not going to stay there in the end. So I have all of these shapes I could use, but I'm just going to use the square. And I am going to size that square into a rectangle. Scooch it just a little bit. Put it up there so it's in the center. So basically what that's going to do is create a tab out here that will loop around. So it will make a key fob. Now, I always, especially in Premiere Plus, we're going to do a file. We're going to do a save as. And we are in the right folder. I'm just going to call this EDO for now because I'm probably not going to use this later. But you should call it editable key fob, or just name it something so you know that that is the editable file. It should have an EDO after its file name, but sometimes people don't recognize that when they're beginning. And then after you've saved it that way, you're going to export it. The reason why you're going to save it as the EDO file is because if you want to go back and make changes, so say this wasn't long enough or it was too long, you can just go right down here and make those changes and then resave it. So let me make sure I exported that. So to do that, if you wanted to go back in, you would say, wondering if you can just do open. I've never tried to just open a file. Normally, you would say File, New, and you would do Load Existing Design. Load Design. And you would go to your desktop. Emma. To the folder that it is in. And there it is. And you can open it up. And you can scroll down to that one item and you can change it. Okay. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is we are going to go into the modify module, which is down here, the little scissors. And I'm going to open. And I'm going to make sure I'm in the right folder. Nope, that was not the right folder. Okay, here we go. So this is the file we did, and I don't like that is so close to the edge, so I am going to go up to my hoop and I am going to scooch that out to about 230 by 230, and I'm going to say no there, and that didn't work. Duh. Just the width. That's a little bit better. All right, so now we are going to go into modify and also border. So here's the border. We're going to do a satin stitch. I'm going to go down until I see that it's not affecting the inside. So I can do a size 8. And I'm going to do that one. And I can look at the size. And see, is that long enough for a loop? I think so. The only thing I would do is I would take this baby out of here. So I'm going to deselect these two colors. I'm going to go to the home. And I cut that color out of there. And I'm going to put these colors back on. And I'm wondering if I can go right back into the regular embroidery and do a paste. Yep. So there we have a key fob. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this. Oh, one last thing, because I know somebody's going to ask me, how do I put a hole in that or a marker for where I'm going to put a little snap? All you're going to do is go get some kind of a, and I like to use the traditional type letters. And I'll put a 0 there. And sometimes you have to zoom in to grab that letter. And I'll just put that where my snap should go. Okay, back to the regular, and we're good to go. Thanks for listening. Give me a like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever. Catch you later. Bye-bye.